Guys, it's Jasmine. So I'm just going to do my reflection vlog for the informative speech. So starting out with question 1, what was the purpose of my speech? Well, it was to educate my audience on the topic of Alzheimer's disease. This is a really sad disease, and I think being that it affects so many people in today's world, I think it's a topic that people should know something about. So going on to question number 2, how did I feel going into this speech presentation? To be honest, I was a little bit nervous. Just trying to find the right information, especially if you're looking for a scholarly reviewed article, peer-reviewed. That can be really challenging at times just because sometimes those types of articles are a little overwhelming, hard to understand, and sometimes they don't include the information that you're looking for and that you want to talk about. So just trying to find the right information, that can be kind of challenging. I was really excited, though, to study a little bit more about this disease, just because as a health professional, I think it's important to keep up to date on, these types of things such as Alzheimer's disease. I think it's important for you to be knowledgeable about them. So then question number 3, what are speaker ethos? Speaker ethos have a lot to do with your speaking qualities, how you're able to connect with your audience, how you're perceived by your audience. Speaker ethos has a lot to do with, number 1, developing your audience's trust. You want them to trust what you're saying and see you as trustworthy and be able to trust that what you're saying is true and accurate and up to date. So things that I did to keep my speaker ethos high, first and foremost, finding information that was from trustworthy, well-known sources. One of the sources I used was Mayo Clinic. It's a very well-known source. They're trustworthy. So yeah. And then another thing I did to keep my speaker ethos high was try to connect with my audience on their level. As a nurse, I understand, medical terminology and some of these big medical words that some people don't. So that was kind of a challenging thing for me, just trying to remember that I needed to connect with my audience and speak in their terms, present my information to them in a way that they could easily understand it and be able to take something away from it. Question number 4, I felt that my technology was adequately prepared. There's really nothing that I would change. My sound quality I felt was of good quality. So yeah, basically with technology, I really wouldn't change anything. Then question number 5, things to keep in mind, when putting a PowerPoint together. I tried to keep my PowerPoint, simple and the things that I did write on the PowerPoint slides, I wanted to make sure that those were, things that I wanted my audience to know, main points that I wanted them to remember. So that would be something I would definitely suggest. Don't overload your PowerPoint slides with lots of information. Try to keep it simple. Follow the rule of 6, just keeping 6 items and per page. And also just, another thing that I would suggest, and something I also tried to do, was try to make my PowerPoint, eye-appealing, attractive, well color coordinated, and just trying to give it a professional appearance. So, yep, thank you for listening. I guess that's really all I have to say. So I hope you guys are having a great evening, and yeah, thank you.